So here we go, basic step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do a right turn, holding both hands together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Now, this is how you normally end the right turn with double hands, but we want to end up in this position. Okay? The difference is, notice that from here, it's very easy to get to the wrap position. All I do is take my right hand and move it over my head to my left hand side, and now I'm wrapped. Okay? All we're going to do is try and sneak it in beforehand using my 7 and 1 counts, okay? So here we go on 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, okay? So again, very slowly, as she's turning on 5, 6, 7, I start preparing my turn. And then remember that between 7 and 1, I actually have 8. So I'm going to be using that to do 7, 8, 1. So I actually have 3 good counts, or seconds, depending on the song, to actually get into this position. And when we finish here on 1, I finish here stepping on my left on 1. Ladies step back on 1 for their right. Okay? Try it again from here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? From here, all I'm doing is asking her to do a crossbar lead. Okay? Now, we finish here on 1. Ladies are going back on 1. So you realize that you can't lead the crossbar lead until 5. Okay? From that, that means that you'll take 1. And now for 2, you also step it in place. You can do 2. Ladies also step in place on 2. And now on 3, you realize that she's going to start moving forward. Okay? So moving forward, you're going to have to start rotating to your left. Okay? As you rotate to your left, you're going to lead the crossbar lead with your left arm. Okay? So you do left with your 3 to then start doing 5, 6, 7. Okay? So all I'm doing, I'm leading the crossbar lead with my left arm by rotating and kind of taking a turn and letting her know that, hey, it's just a crossbar lead, and letting the hand go so she gets to the other side. So actually doing it from this side, so you guys can see what I'm doing with my arm. I'm in this wrap position. When I do my 3, right? So actually, let's take it from 1. We do back on 1, 2, 3. I do 5. Notice, right, like 5, about 6 or 5.5. I just let it go, and I just keep rotating, and the lady ends up in the other side. Okay? So from here, from the very beginning, here we go on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And the lady ends up back on 1. Okay, so for the next part of the move, very simple. It's a copa, but it's actually a much easier copa because there's 2 points of contact instead of 1. Okay, a normal copa, you know, she would actually go back on 1, for example, and I would pull her kind of a little bit diagonally out of the slot, so she can actually I can stop her with my hand, either one, and then kind of push that hip out, right? Now, the only difference is that here I have 2 points of contact, which makes it a lot easier. So as she goes back on 1, I can pull her to the copa for my 2. Okay? So from here, I do 1, 2, 3. Sorry, so that was actually on 3, sorry. So from here, the 3, I'm actually using her left arm to stop her from rotating or stopping her and actually doing a copa, also using my hand in the position to put it on her hip, okay? Then I'm using her right arm to kind of guide her, say, okay, follow this arm to where it's pointed so that she knows that's where I want her to turn when she finishes that copa, okay? So when she finishes here, she goes back on 1, 2, 3, and then from here, all you do is just lead a regular turn, like if it was from any other crossbar lead, okay? 3, 5, 6, 7 to 1, okay? Now, the only difference, I mean, that was one difference from a regular copa. Another difference is that we're going to actually have that little loop. That's why I didn't take my steps, okay? So from here, if we go back on 1, 1, 2, 3, okay? The 5 is for her to start preparing for that turn. And as she's turning, you realize that she's going to start facing me at a specific point in time. At that point where both of our arms are in front of each other, you're going to lead that turn, but as you lead that turn, it's going to seem more like a barrel turn where you both turn, and then you end up facing each other. So all you're doing is trying to sneak a turn into that combination, okay? So we'll just do it from a basic step, and it looks like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, okay? So I'm just kind of rotating with her, okay? And that's pretty much it. It's a quick combination. Let's do it, again, everything on 1 and everything on 2, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, okay? And let's do it on 2, and we'll do it on this side. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and we're done.